Now on to Barbie's accessories. First up, the Kirby handbag. I made the purse out of a faux leather pink bag I found on clearance. I started by tracing and cutting 2 circles for the front and back, and a long rectangle for the side panel. To help shape the bag, I snipped tiny notches around the edges of both circle pieces. Then I stitched the notched edges together, overlapping them slightly to create a curved seam. Next, I folded the long rectangle in half and started sewing it around the curved edge of one of the circles. Once I made it all the way around, I trimmed off the excess and stitched the 2 ends of the rectangle together. Before attaching the back circle, I cut a slit at the top to create the bag opening. I also needed to add straps, so I made tiny strap loops using a paper clip bent into rings and sewed one to each side of the bag. Now that the rings were in place, I threaded the straps through and sewed them into place. There was no easy way to sew the back on, so I glued it into place instead. Now for the fun part, adding the Kirby details. I started by sketching his eyes onto the front with a pencil, then filled them in with a paint marker. I added his little smile with a Sharpie and gave him some rosy cheeks. Then came the arms and the feet. I cut those from leftover faux leather, painted the feet dark pink, and glued everything in the most Kirby-appropriate spots. And with that, this little guy is done.